welcome back to another build series. This time it's on my own RS3 Caddy. So as you can see, all the sort of essentials are there. Engine and running gear, which is a 4-wheel drive. This is a Mark 4 Caddy, which was a manual. It's been converted to an RS3, full running gear, DSG, etc, etc. No loom swaps, all spliced in, all done correctly. All the rear suspension is independent, so you have the same rear subframe, rear chassis points as the RS3. This vehicle was built off an RS3, so everything about it is virtually an RS3. It's got the bigger brakes on the front, which are needed. The van's currently around 500 horsepower. I will get it on the dyno as well, just to show you guys. It's got the dual caliper setup on the rear. So that one is obviously your stopping, and then that's for your handbrake.
Never seen that before.
That's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the van's on air, so it goes up and down. Again, I'm a big fan of air. On the 101, my other van, what you've all seen, the only Mark 4 in the world with a pan roof, that's also on air. That goes very low. Currently, because we may have part 2 loading. So the van is Indian grey. I do like Indian grey a lot. However, this colour is not loud enough, so I'm going to paint it something a bit different. Obviously, I've got my own body shop, so it's easy. We're going to go blur the comment, beep. I'm not going to reveal it. What I will do is reveal it at the Tatton Park show. If this video's not aired by then, that's okay. So yeah, lovely van, very, very fast. This van is all-wheel drive, so it's 4-wheel drive. It's not had the boot cut out like I see a lot of others. The way a lot of other people do these is they cut the full boot floor out and graft it in.
Show us, mate.
The rear as well. I'm going to give you a walk around on the rear in a minute and show you how we can transform things that don't look very good to things that do look very good. So if you look at other RS3 swaps, you'll always see here that all this has been messed with. This is all factory, how it left Volkswagen. Ignore all the bits.
Yep, no cuts in the...
So as you can see, all the factory boot floor. These finished there, not here. They've not got wild bits grinded onto them, welded onto them, sorry. So this is the interior of the van. Not really the prettiest thing. Do you want to have a look in there, please, Mr. Pat?
Yeah, it looks like
it looks like your 12, 15-year-old workhorse.
Yeah, it looks like I've had a go at carpet in that.
Yeah, it does. There's a lot going on in here. The only thing that I am going to retain from the inside of the van is the front wing backs. So I'm going to reupholster them.
Yeah, they need some TMG branding on them, don't they?
They certainly do, sir. So these will get reupholstered.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to go as far with the dash and the door cards, etc., because it is going to be a fast street van.
Yeah.
The 101 is my show pony, so that's sort of part there to go, wow, look at that. That's also getting an engine swap, nothing spectacular, just simply a 2-litre TFSI. Ultimately, that van broke the internet with the pan roof, etc, etc, achieving nearly 30 million views. So she will remain as she is. I'm not going to really do too much to that. This is my new project. This van is that fast. It does come with a fire extinguisher, so not had to use it yet, luckily.
Can you show us like the dash and stuff like that? Because on a lot of caddies, when people do engine conversions,
get a good look at this, Lou.
Yeah.
Look, there's no all the wires as well. Anybody can loom swap a van. So loom swapping is easy, and what I basically mean by that is, you bring me a standard Mark 4, then you bring me, let's just say, a Golf GTI. You can make the two out of the one. All you do is take the main loom out, put it in the Caddy, everything else is plug and play. However, you will receive daft errors where certain elements don't work because of different platforms.
The van essentially thinks it's an S3 rather than a Caddy.
Yeah, it is. But if you was to buy a van, if Volkswagen produced an RS3 Caddy, this is as close to factory as what you could achieve. And that is for many reasons. So it retains the original Caddy wiring loom. Everything on it is Caddy. You plug it in, it comes up with Caddy. The rear suspension setup is obviously out of the RS3. It's been chopped, welded in, and put in correctly. There's no cut wires. Everything's sort of spliced in or repinned. It is the correct way to do it.
You see a lot of these vans with the GTI engines and stuff like that running 400 brake horsepower, still on leaf springs on the back, don't you? Yeah. And that's just not safe at all,
correct,
is it?
Not at all. If you imagine, this van is 500 brake horsepower. So can you imagine a single rear leaf spring axle? It just wouldn't be good. People do it in the terms of, there's only a few that are all-wheel drive, only a few in the UK. I seen the same van a few months ago, same engine, similar, it was a Maxi that was on sort of a Maxi 4-wheel drive rear axle, just on beyond me. The one vent that's going to be two in it, then that will stay in. We'll paint TMG, obviously, whatever we call the van, into there, lacquer over it. And that, TMG, both TMG everything.
Branding's everything, as we used to say.
Yeah, brand everything. I'll even brand my bird.
Yeah, sure, already have done with that.
I'll get a TMG tattoo on the head there. Yeah. So to the person who gets TMG tattooed on their arm there, I'm willing to pay £500. Let me know in the comments.
I take me to
what, bro? Right, do it then. Send me a video. Do you know what's sick, right? This would be a good TikTok as well, this. Bro, I paid bro £500 to tattoo TMG on his arm. Right, alright. Where are you going to get it done? I've got options, you know. Can I not have it on your head? Why?
Leanne's already done that. Then you got to get a Mike Tyson thing at side
his bird's actually a tattoo artist, yeah, and he could actually come and work tomorrow with TMG. And if you do, I owe you £5 ton. But it's got to be at least the length of an iPhone, like that.
And it's TMG, look at it.
Alright, safe. Seeing that. Let's see if he comes in tomorrow with it done.
Come in on Monday with it.
Yeah, you got the weekend.
The best thing is you don't even have to pay for the tattoo.
Aye, would you have it on your forehead or not? I'll give you £5 grand for it on your forehead.
Use that £5 paying for the fucking removal.
I am making templates out of metal so we can make the inserts to the wings.
This is the sort of things that we do at TMG. Your average sort of sidebars, wheels, lowering springs don't get involved in this.
Everyday activities, is it?
Right, so I've just ordered the paint for the RS3 van.
Yep.
The paint was £3,600, yeah, without the lacquer. So there can't be no hiccups, everything's got to be flawless. It's a 3-stage pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, perfect.
So just while you're here as well, do you want to just give us a walk around the Borderlands Caddy, tell us how you think it's going and are you happy with the job so far?
Yeah, it's come together nice. Obviously it's a massive change. There's a few little bits we still need to tidy up. Splitter needs fitting properly, stuff like that. Trev's polishing it. Once Trev's polished it, we'll be giving it another final check.
So what would be the process? Once he's finished polishing it, will you check every element? And
yeah, we'll take it back into the body shop. We'll go around it, check every nut and bolt, check bulbs, lights, everything works, sensors work, check any dry edges, any bits of shit and any bits of paintwork, and then we'll correct anything if needed. But hopefully there shouldn't be anything.
Do you like the colour?
Alright, yeah, it's a good colour.
What do you think is a better colour? My RS3 van or this?
RS3 van.
Yeah. Sorry, Borderlands. But what you have inspired us to do is do the next 1 of 5, this colour. So this will be this colour as well. Yeah, cool. Do you know what? We'll do another video as well painting the RS van. I turned my van into a Lamborghini. Because it's a Lamborghini colour. But yeah, just let me see if it's pending on me a card, just so everyone can see that it's genuine. Because it was expensive, you know.
It's dead up to paint.
Mate, I nearly fell over. 8 litres as well only.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So PPG refinish, £3,617 on paint. They're crazy. Mad that, innit?
Yeah, that's all.
I'm going to screenshot that.
Worth more than my 15-year-old work on that.
Agreed. I'm going to put that in the screenshot in the body shop group and say, Alex, don't mess up. Alex,
does it get an undercoat first?
Mess up. No. So the primer, they're going to call me back with a technical, but it could be white or black.
I'd probably say white.
To make it pop.
Yeah, I won't really do black.
See, the paint for my van I've just ordered, £3,600.
All the money you're spending.
Look, that's just for 8 litres. Your old man said fucking hell. So yeah. Sweet. Safe.
There's a TMG tattoo.
Oh yeah. Hi guys, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you think this guy's a fraud.
I'm working late tonight, I'll do it tomorrow night.
Hello? Are you in the body shop? Just before I go out the workshop, I've just seen Lewis on something quite cool. So he's got a saw in his hand and he's cutting something that looks like a pipe. What are you doing, mate? Do you want to just explain to us?
So basically the hybrid bumpers, we need to cut the section where the washer jet comes out. Not all Caddies have washer jets obviously, but
Quite rare, aren't they?
yeah, they're quite rare. But then you have to cut this additional bit off so it sits flush down there. You've got to show them that so it doesn't protrude and sit weird, else it won't come out properly. So you've got to cut this off, bond that in, fill it, make it perfect. All made in house.
Yeah, tell them, boy. This is Richard's van. This is a customer's van that's come in. That's what the hybrid's for. I forgot to price into the job that he had washer jets. It is what it is now. We're also doing a lot delete. So if you can see here, what we actually do is cut, hopefully this doesn't fall in, is cut the metal back out of a metal panel and then weld that in and then fill over it. Other people will just fiberglass it, but it's going to sink. So that is the correct way to do it. So full repair on the tailgate, hybrid front, all track arches. We've got Finn. What are you doing, Finn? Yeah, so we're going to do the side mouldings as well. The only right way to do it is to get all the old glue off so that when you put the new ones on, it's instant sort of contact. Again, another side door delete. Something really funny about this, it wasn't in the customer's budget to do the side door, but in order to make it look nice, we've done it on the house anyway. So yeah, no more locks. Say no to deadlocks. So we're on sort of the big spray day. Why have you painted it the wrong colour?
It's a base coat. All the ground coat.
As explained earlier, the colour on this is a 3-stage pearl. So this is the ground coat, which consists of this like lovely, glittery, can't really see it really, can you? Certainly different though. I wouldn't want to paint my van that colour, but I'll try to explain what you're doing now and why there's lines in it and stuff.
I'm just waiting for the rest of the ground coat to dry, and then I'm going to tack it all off, go over with the stack gun, and then I'll give it another coat, but go a different direction so that all the paint's even. They call it a cross coat, same as I did on the roof. So it's all even, it all sits nice and flat, ready for when the pearl goes over the top.
Cool, are you happy with the job so far?
Yeah.
It's looking very nice.
Just think, Alex, your bird's gonna think you've got makeup all over you and everything. You got a little bit of purple.
Yeah. If you go on with that there, so your girlfriend's gonna think you've been kissing another girl.
She won't.
Will she not?
No.
Why?
Does she sound like that?
You look like girls.
Yeah. Let me know in the comments if Alex don't like girls. So how's it going, mate? You look a bit relaxed here. Is that because you're happy that the job's sort of going to plan?
Yeah, the colour's all based and all the top coat's on as well.
So how many coats has this fan had so far, including your primer coat?
It's had, well, it had 3 coats of eye build, that's been blocked back so it's flat. And it's had 2 coats of white base coat.
5.
Then 3 coats, well, 2.5 coats of the ground coat.
7.5.
And 2 coats of the top coat.
Wow. So nearly 10 layers.
And it's going to have 3 coats of lacquer.
Wow. So that's quite some going in it. This is the colour. I know it looks a bit. I like it. But the original colour for this van was Porsche Ruby Stone Red, which was similar to this, but not nice.
It looks almost like a solid gloss colour, that Ruby Stone.
Yeah, it is.
Metallic.
Yeah, I like pearls and stuff. What do you think of Ruby Stone Red?
It looks like lipstick. This one's a lot better.
Is it something your bird would wear on a night out, that lipstick?
No, she wears nude.
Yes. So yeah, this is more, I think the ruby red's more of what a tarp may wear, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or like bright red.
Be careful on YouTube, mate. You gotta be careful on YouTube.
So the pan roof doesn't really affect the structure, but it's just better to leave it like that.
It actually adds weight to the vehicle.
Yeah.
So when you're chasing them numbers,
I might put some snide carbon wings on that are a different colour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're nice there.
But what I have done as well on my wings is vented them. So I've had one of my very skilled technicians cut my wings, just for a better weight saving really and extra cooling.
So you can do vented wings in-house as well?
Yeah. One set of Leo's ringing. We can do vented house, obviously we can do the wings in-house, but we won't make an habit of it.
Alex, how is it? What are you thinking of the colour so far?
Got one coat of top coat on it, and just waiting for it to dry, put another one on, and then I'll lacquer it.
What do you think of the lipstick colour? Is it a lady of the night or a wife?
It looks like the waltzers when you go to the fair. It's a big aerial and a zigzag, and a bit of rubber on the front.
Is that because it's going to be wrapping?
Can I ram you in that in your Fiesta? Turn them into bumper cars.
As long as you're going to pay the claim then, yeah?
Sweet, TMG insurance always pays that. Is this the craziest colour that you've ever painted? It's very brave, isn't it?
Yeah.
My girlfriend's probably going to take this one. My fiance, I keep calling her my girlfriend, she's middle man. 2146.
Wow, it's a
So
late
we've
one.
applied the metallic, looked at it on closer inspection. We thought it probably needs a drop coat, so we're going to drop coat the vehicle now. What that, oh, do I feel a bit of rain? That's a blessing after today's heat. Been in there all day and it's probably 35 degrees.
Poor Alex has been in his overalls as well.
Yeah, it's sweating, mate. So, yeah, so what a drop coat is basically is just to make sure your metallic sits nice. So that far away from the van, you dust it on. So that's what Alex is doing now. You see that now, it's like a quick sort of dust on. That glass is usually clean, but when we're busy we can't clean the windows.
No.
Yeah.
It was fucked.
This man's been here since 6 o'clock.
14 hours he's on, nearing 15.
You'd have to call the bank and get a loan to pay you.
I know. Shows the commitment though, doesn't it?
It does, mate, yeah. And that's what TMG is built on. Committed, loyal, passionate soldiers.
Together man grow.
Should we see if he gives us a thumbs up? So is that finished now, yeah? Yeah. Are you happy with it? Okay, we lacquer it? Yeah. It's going to be nice. Okay, you heard it himself?
He's not got mic on, but you can tell by his face. It's scary. When you're messing with £4,000 paint.
A little update for how the projects are going. So we've got the RS3 Caddy fully painted now. While we were there, obviously, we put new wheels on her, done the calipers. The colour combination on this van is fully sick. Put the Xenons on. And I've done something a bit different on this one. So what I've actually done is a black roof. Now, typically, I've never been a fan of black roofs. Weren't really for me. I think they can look a bit chavvy or a bit racery. But ultimately, this isn't a show pony. This is a fast show pony. So it is a race car. It is going to smoke most of your average hot arches. When I put it to 1,000 brake, it's going to fully dome every other Caddy van out there. And something else that we've done, which is very, very cool, is these vented wings. Just to sort of add the drama into it. But if you come back here, Lou, and sort of get it from back here, if you look at the brake caliper setup, again, it just looks like a race car. We've got, so that's a TMG RS limited edition branding. That's all sort of airbrushed in, so that's not a sticker. This van still needs to be flattened and polished. We put 3 coats of lacquer on this van. On the 3rd coat, most people will be like, oh, why have you done that? So typically it's 2 coats, but on this one we did 3. And that's just for when we sort of polish it, you get that really good depth. So the last coat of lacquer was literally clinging on for its life. We've converted the tailgate to a solid. It was glass before. And I've got a really, really nice surprise, which I'm not going to talk about yet, on this van. So that's going to stay reserved. I'm not going to show you the front bumper yet, because ultimately, I've still got a few tweaks to do. And if I show people it now, it may give a little bit of an inkling away. So certain things need to be left to the imagination. How did they do that? So that's the RS3 Caddy. It's the 29th of July, so the van, as you can see, it is still like this.
Shows on Sunday, yeah?
Yeah, on Sunday. Get a video in there. If this was a customer's van, this wouldn't usually be like this. Everything would be put to one side. When it's your own van. My other sick van.
So this is the show pony.
Yeah, so this one here is what I called everyone out on Instagram and TikTok to the challenge. No one stood up to the challenge, to be honest with you. Right, so this is the main event. This was a white van. This is the van that we've put the pan roof in. I'm going to be honest with everybody. The first pan roof we put in, with these pan roofs, there's no right roof to put in. It's sort of what you think will fit. We bought the first roof. I'm going to save you all a bit of Googling. That was out of a Volkswagen Touran because we thought it's closest in the mark. We'll put it in. Didn't fit. It was obviously the roof's like that, like a nice curve, and the piece of glass was like that. So it looked like a dog's dinner. So I had to buy a full car and cut the roof off it. Not going to go into costs and stuff. It's done me head in a little bit, but ultimately the roof's in.
And it all had to be done. It was
yeah, and it had to be done because at the end of the day, I've come on social media saying, it's like the boys tonight in the body shop. They went home at 4. They're back in at 12 tonight. Like that's the detail we're going to get this van ready. When it's your own, they always get pushed to the back of the queue. It's just one of them things. But yeah, I'm feeling really positive about this one. This one. There's not going to be anything like this, to be fair. We broke Tatton Park last year with the 101, which I think it was 8 million views, was it? 8 million views across my Instagram, and just brought loads of exposure to us. So this year I'm going to have my 101, which broke records last year. I'm going to have the RS3 Caddy, which that is so against what I do, that van, in terms of colours, specs. But do you know what? It's actually nice for once just to break out of my usual mould of blackberry, pure grey. Do you know these colours, Lou? It's like so against what I normally do.
It's nice to do something different.
Yeah, mate. In the Ricardos, we've retrimmed them with gold, like pink stitching, baby pink stitching. Like that's not me. Do you get me? But I don't know. It's just sick.
Sometimes you got to let your creative mind flow.
It is, yeah, and it's a big, brave, bold spec. But that van demands every element of that because it's in its own class. It is the only one in the world that's been done correctly in terms of the rear suspension setup, the wiring, the engine. There's no loom swaps. It's done correctly. Anyway, less of that. So this was the white Caddy. Yeah, come over here, Lou. Pan into that roof. Tell me if you can get anything that looks more factory than that. So that is...
It's a big old pan roof, that, isn't it?
Yep, so in my 101, the pan roof is probably the size of that. In this one, it's the full roof. So we've strengthened it, we've done what we had to do. So it is the full roof on the van.
You're going to tell us a bit of what this van's going to look like, or...?
So this van, by the time this video comes out, obviously...
It'll all be one video,
and people would have seen the vans. So we based this van on the Golf R 8.5. So this van is the 8.5 with a pan roof. So it's got the same bumper on the front, it's got the same rear bumper, it's got the same grille with the light up grille strips and the light up Volkswagen badge. It's got Xenons, it's got the seats, it's got the steering wheel, it's got the brakes, it's got absolutely everything. The only thing it's not got at this minute in time is the engine. So
at this minute in time.
At this minute in time. This van, I'm a bit of an order. So when I build nice things, or very, very nice things, I find it hard to part ways with them. So this van, and the RS3 van, and the 101 will probably stay in my little own personal collection. There is someone who's already asked me to buy the RS3 van. He's a very, very long-standing customer of mine. I don't really like saying no to him, so there is a chat to be had about that van. But with this van, it's just going to be different. The colour, everything about it. And there's a secret, it's not actually going black. So the colour that we've chose, it's very similar to Lapis Blue, which is very keeping in line of the original Mk8 of the Golf colour. But it's a lot more pearly. I'm not going to give the colour because then you'll see another 10 vans that colour. I'm really not into that. If you want it, go and do your own research like I did. Go and buy samples of paints, do spray out cards and choose your own. So it's like with the roofs, I could tell everyone what it is, but then there'd be 30 of them. The way that I've worked is like I've said earlier on, we made the mistake of buying the wrong roof and it cost me a lot of money. So I've learnt at my own expense, not others. So if you ever ask me for information, I won't be giving the information. But yeah.
So Panther when it's got its first layer of paint on, yeah?
So what this is now, this is not black. This is the ground coat. So this colour, in order to make it really pop, you need to put a black ground coat on it, which is what's on this van. You have seen this colour before. It's inspired from somebody who we just recently, the Belgian Caddy. But yeah, I'm feeling really excited about it. The bumper's sick, everything about it. I also want to make a note that both of these vans, so the RS3 van, well this is actually, we've labelled this van up as the TMG 1 of 1 version 2 because it's the second one that we've produced with a pan roof. Now, the 1 of 1, which is my own van, the grey van, we only called that the 1 of 1 because it was the first Mark IV and still is in the world that's got a pan roof. But we've done it better on this one. They are different vans in their own way. It's like having a boy and a girl. They're different, but they're the same. So, in order to keep in line with my brand and sort of the heritage of the van, we've called this one the V2 because it is the only second Mark IV in the world with a pan roof. But in my opinion, this roof's a lot better. It fits a lot better. If we do get time, I'll take the roof out of my old one and probably put one of these in. So these two vans, the hybrid bumpers that you've seen on them, I've seen other people popping up with hybrids and stuff, which are fiberglass and just cheap, nasty stuff that's available on the shelf. Both of these hybrids, so the 8.5 GTI hybrid, the 8.5R hybrid on this one, and then the two rear bumpers have never been done before in the world. Again, another world's first. What I like to do is innovate. I like to use my mind, my creativity, put them into the vans and keep it in line and as true as with the original OEM Plus. So at TMG we love a world's first. It's got our world's first X hybrid grills on them. If others are doing it, we're not doing it. We're in our own lane. We build a different class of van. We like to be a little bit different and ultimately just set the precedent for others to follow. So the painter, we're going to go out of here now because this base coat's nearly dry. The painter's going to lash it and hopefully get some glass-like results. So while I'm here, we'll talk a little bit more about the RS3 Caddy. Like I was saying before in the video, not something I'd usually do in terms of the colours, the specs, but obviously I've been a bit brave and it just absolutely works. Like, Lou, just put the camera here. It's like I chose the wheel of the colours, the calipers, obviously the RS in there to match the paintwork.
Yes. It's sick, isn't it?
Vented wings. It's just every element of it. Every time you look at this van, it's just wow. Like, it's a wow factor. We've done the same as well. So we've airbrushed this. This is all airbrushed. So that gold is the same as the calipers, so it ties in. This is solid black, so this is how creative we like to get here. That's solid black, the TMG. Then that's obviously the colour of the calipers, and then that is black but with another coat of pearl over it. Can you see how it fades out ever so slightly, Luke?
Yeah.
So it looks a bit transparent.
It's not as bold as that.
Yeah, so there's 3 stages there. Again, just to do it. Most other people put stickers on. What I've seen a lot of people doing is buying my vans, dealers especially, because we sell that many now, and then taking the TMG stickers off and putting their own on. But you'll never...
You can't take that off,
nah, you can't.
Unless you ruin the paint.
And with these real special builds that we do, such as when I call them a limited van, you can obviously buy your standard TMG van, which is just your standard sort of, not run-of-the-mill, but it's not a limited van. When it's a limited van, obviously you've got Callum's Caddy in the Isle of Lewis or White, I don't know, somewhere miles away, and it's dead small. Izzy's obviously a 1 of 5. You've got another van there, the 1 of 5. You've got Dave Taylor's. There's a few limited vans in existence, but when they're really, really special, that's when you'll see on the quarter panel the limited edition sprayed in. It's just because it deserves it.
Sort of like AMG line, then you've got AMG, then you've got Brabus, and then you've got like...
Yeah, exactly.
It's a different tier of van.
Yeah, when you see the limited edition badge, it's built from the ground up. All our vans are, but when I say built from the ground up, I mean back to a shell, every element changed. You know it's handcrafted, just like this one.
It's hard to really say like.
Look at her hair out now. Look how sick that is.
It's hard to say one van's better than the other because they're all like you put the same level of detail into all the vans.
Yeah.
But some you just go a little bit further with.
Yeah, and the limited edition range, we just go to town with them. The paint on this. So another little factor. This van we've actually painted twice. Now the reason behind that was that the paint is very, very hard to get sat down properly because of the intensity of it. It's a 3-stage pearl. It's very, very, very hard to paint for the most talented of painters. I could sit here and say, oh, we painted it the first time. To most others, and I'd probably say 99% of people wouldn't notice what I seen, but ultimately it's wearing my name, it's my own van, and it's built by us. So
a lot of people will let that roll out. Like,
correct, yeah, a lot of people. Well, this is what I'm going to get onto. The paint cost. Let me just actually go on my phone.
How much have you spent?
So initially, the paint was £3,700 for 8 litres. Obviously, we had a few mishaps, whatever. It happens. Like, I'm going to sit here and lie to everybody and say, oh, it happened the first time. Mishaps happen. We're doing custom work. We're doing stuff that nobody's ever done before. And ultimately, there's no textbook. So if you want to change, I don't know. If this was obviously when we do insurance jobs, we have to have a system where you put the reg in and it tells you how to do it, etc, etc, etc. But putting a pan roof in a Caddy in there's no insurance, there's no manual on how to do that. There's no manual how to do RS3 swaps or TFSI swaps. It's all tried and tested.
You got to also think like this colour is painted on Lamborghinis with really small panels and stuff like that.
Correct.
There's not a single Lamborghini out there with a panel that big. So it
right,
can
so
be difficult.
This is what we've got here is the total paint cost on this van. Like I say, most of the time, a lot of people would have swerved it and it would have been okay. I'm an OCD freak, so it's got to be perfect all the time. So,
oh my god, this in Ubers as well, bringing it to and from there.
No, so yeah, agreed. Right, so what I'm actually going to do is add them up. So these are all the costs for the paint. So I'm going to screenshot that. I'm just going to add it all up quickly. You know what I'm using, don't you?
ChatGPT. Add all this up. You know, it'd be good as well if you just did a flash up as well, like how much we spent. So editor, whenever you're doing it, unless I'm the editor, I think I might edit this.
Ask me for the screenshot.
I think I might edit this one.
I don't know if it's got third on it now.
Okay, one sec.
Make them wheels. That's the perfect colour.
Right, so the total cost on paint in this van, I've still got a bit left over, so if it ever has an accident or damaged or whatever, we've got the paint to mix it again, because you can buy the paint again from the same batch, it can be mixed to the same standard, but 9 times out of 10, it's a human making it, so they might put a 0.2 or a 0.3 more, then you're into painting a full van. So my total cost is £8,212.90. And for all you people that say paint don't cost that much, call up PPG, ask for Nexa water base, and that's your cost. So with lacquers, etc., this is a £10,000 paint job on a Caddy.
There's a guy on.
Now I think of it, mate. It's a bit mad.
There's a guy on TikTok that'll do it 1,500 quid. What are you playing at?
Agreed.
Took it to him.
But it definitely won't shine like that. And to all you people that's seen it at the Tatton Park show, I'd love you to let me know your comments on what you think of the van in there. The interior is really exciting as well. It's just all suede. Everything ties in. Like, people want to know about this van.
This one is pretty much all built, and I don't look like it is. Bumpers are on, grills are on, but 98% of that van is built now. Trev's just polishing it, making it look pretty again. And then we're waiting for a couple of little bits to turn up, and then it's all together and it's done. You'll see that on the weekend, and that's smashed it out, man.
Oh, it's sick, this van, isn't it? Should we put the hybrid on and give him a sneak peek?
Yeah, you want to see the bumper on it.
Right, let me get the bumper. Paulie, can you grab the other side of this bumper with me, mate? We don't have brakes here.
You know what, I was utilised at 15 minutes.
Whoa. Don't twist that in half.
We'll do a twist test on it now if you want. Go on, Paulie. Ladies first.
Ladies first, 1 second. Let me just do it.
So what this is an 8.5 hybrid bumper. Should we put it in place, Paulie?
It looks evil with it. It reminds me of like the Supras, you know, how they got like that wide, like smile.
Is that a Supra?
Don't know what he's on about. The cameraman saying it reminds him of a Supra.
Right, hear me on it.
Alright. Nah, it's good, it's fun that. Ah, that's why you like Supras. So we're not going to clip it in just yet because it's not ready. But that is the bumper. Do you know what I love about that? The 8 bumpers are a bit more rounded. That's a lot more square, innit, and boxy.
Yeah, it fills the front end up.
Yeah, exactly, fills it up.
Look a lot wider, doesn't it?
What it reminds me of is if you was a boxer and you got punched in the head all your life and like your head went a bit more square. Do you agree?
Yeah, I know someone who looks like
It's
that.
sick. Obviously all this is airbrushed in again. That's not a sticker, that's actually airbrushed in. This van will not be for sale, you know. Can't be, can it? It's sick. People have already offered to buy it. I'm that one. No, every comment is, when that's for sale, let me know.
Something in the pipeline though, isn't there?
Yeah.
There might be a giveaway coming soon, so you never know.
See that? The only way I think I'd let one of these vans go, guys, is if you go on our competition website, TMG Competitions, sign up for the news list. So it might be an exclusive only raffle, only if you're a member of the TMG Competitions.
And that's only a maybe, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. Like, nothing's confirmed. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to raffle this van or sell this van because I probably won't, to be honest. But if your pockets are big enough, come see us and we'll build you one. But you might need to sell your house.
Remortgage, it's even easier.